Scandinavia is known for its stunning natural landscapes, progressive societies, and rich cultural heritage. The Sámi people are significant among the diverse cultures that have thrived in this region. This culture is deeply connected with the harsh Arctic environment, and its unique traditions have been passed down through generations. Let's look at the fascinating world of Sámi culture and explore its history, customs, and way of life. The Sámi people live in 4 countries: Norway, Sweden, Finland, and Russia. In the late 20th century, there were from 30,000 to 40,000 Sámi in Norway, and about 20,000 in Sweden, 6,000 in Finland, and 2,000 in Russia. Just under half of these individuals speak Sámi. In Norway, the Sámi people live in almost all parts of northern Norway, as well as in the southern regions of Trøndelag and Femundsmarka in Hedmark. The Sámi are the descendants of nomadic peoples who had inhabited northern Scandinavia for thousands of years. When the Finns entered Finland, beginning about AD 100, Sámi settlements were probably dispersed throughout the country. Today, they are confined to its northernmost regions. In Sweden and Norway, they have similarly been pushed north. The origin of the Sámi is obscure. Some scholars include them among the Paleo-Siberian peoples. Others maintain that they were Alpine and came from Central Europe. 9 different but closely related Sámi languages are spoken in the Sámi region. Today, 3 of these languages are actively used in northern Norway. Sámi people from the southern part of northern Norway can easily communicate with their closest Sámi neighbors in Sweden, but need help understanding Sámi people from the far north. The dialect boundaries do not follow the national borders, as most of the Sámi languages are spoken in multiple countries. The Sámi language is currently the primary language in Inner Finnmark and is also used in small communities in most parts of northern Norway, as well as in certain environments in the northern Norwegian towns. At the heart of Sámi culture lies a deep connection to the land, a bond forged through generations of nomadic herding and reindeer husbandry. For centuries, the Sámi have traversed the vast Arctic landscapes, following the migratory patterns of their reindeer herds in search of grazing grounds and seasonal shelter. Around 2,600 Sámi people in Norway make their living from herding reindeer, and the majority of the region of northern Norway is actually used for raising reindeer. Reindeer are so important to the Sámi way of life that many people go to a special university to learn how to care for their animals. Sámi University of Applied Sciences, located in the village of Kautokeino in Finnmark County, Norway, is one such university. Nomadism has now virtually disappeared. The remaining herders now accompany their reindeer alone, while their families reside in permanent modern housing. While the reindeer of a unit are herded communally, each animal is individually owned. Many Norwegian Sámi are coastal fishermen, and those in other areas depend for their livelihoods on farming, forestry, freshwater fishing, and mining, or on government, industrial, and commercial employment in cities and towns. Sámi increasingly participates in the Scandinavian professional, cultural, and academic world. Today, many Sámi people live outside the traditional Sámi areas and have moved into the towns of northern Norway or to the Oslo area. They still live in traditional Sámi settlement areas, but earn their living in the modern service sector, industry, travel, and the public sector. Sámi culture has many unique forms of expression. Joik, one of the oldest song traditions in Europe, is alive and well. A joik is dedicated to a person, an animal, or a place, and the harmonies reproduce the qualities of the object of the song. The gakti, traditional Sámi clothing, is another unbroken living tradition, but mainly used when dressing up for celebrations or parties. Duoji is the Sámi word for craft, and many traditions of craftsmanship, such as tin embroidery, pearl embroidery, weaving shoelaces, jacket seams, wood carving, and knife making, are carefully maintained. Sámi boots filled with blister sedge will keep your legs warmer than the latest developments in survival equipment and are used diligently when the temperature drops below -40 Celsius. Many of today's Sámi people follow the Lutheran religion that is prevalent in Scandinavian countries, except for the Skolt Sámi of Finland and the Russian Sámi, who belong to the Russian Orthodox faith. In the past, their religious structure was a rich system of shamanic beliefs that was both polytheistic and animistic. Sámi traditional spirituality holds that all things in the natural world, rocks, rivers, trees, have a spirit and a life force. In addition, there are numerous deities and spirits which are seen as sacred. Finally, Traditional Sámi culture involves veneration of the ancestors and their spirits. Today's Sámi are returning to their spiritual roots. In Norway, during the 1980s, shamanism began to see a resurgence. In 2012, the Norwegian government approved of the Shamanistic Association as a legally recognized religion. In the 21st century, Sámi culture is meeting the modern world in a new way. No Sámi people live a completely traditional life today, and the everyday lives of many of these indigenous people appear very modern indeed. At the same time, however, interest in joik, duoji, and the language itself is increasing rapidly. Traditional joik is being blended with modern rhythms. The Sámi National Theatre Beaiva's rich production of literature, Sámi media, and broadcasting are all using the Sámi language in new fora. This indicates that there is hope for the language and culture. The Sámi parliament is situated in the village of Karasjok in Finnmark, and visitors might join a guided tour of the symbolic and architecturally interesting building. The Sámi parliament was first opened in 1989, and the democratically elected parliament deals with all matters concerning the Sámi people. From their deep connection to the land and their traditional way of life, to their ongoing efforts to navigate the challenges of the modern world, the Sámi people stand as a shining example of the strength and resilience of indigenous cultures everywhere. Make sure to let us know your thoughts, and don't forget to like today's video. Thanks for watching.